Time moves fast, yet we feel unfulfilled. Take a look at when we were younger, all our childhood memories. It looks like it was a very long time that we were in these events. But when we got older, time seemed to move faster than we can ever catch up with it. This is as a result of our brain not having remarkable memories. Back then, there was little to minimal stimulation. The technological advancement hasn't been a thing much back then. So we usually have real life memories that are remarkable and we enjoy life naturally. That's why time seems to be slower then. But now, we can have months of scrolling and it seems so short. We can have a long time of watching movies, scrolling on social media, playing video games, stimulating ourselves with instant pleasure and entertainment. That is why time seems to move faster than normal. To us, time moves quickly because there was no remarkable memory. All we do is do the same routine every day. Scroll all day, eat junk food, play video games, watch content on social media, watch movies. The cycle continues more and more. Wake up in the morning, scroll on your phone for some hours, go to your work or daily activities, eat, come back from work, scroll, binge watch TV series, sleep, and go again the next day. Nothing remarkable, nothing memorable. That is why time moves faster than usual. Had it been you had remarkable things to do in your life, like build a goal, be creative, work on a project, spend meaningful time with loved ones, do natural things, take care of your surroundings, do a project, learn a skill, do something meaningful, you realize that you have enough time to do these things. And time does not seem to move very fast. For example, I usually have times when I was scrolling on social media for long hours, and before I could say anything, time has passed by. 3 hours has passed, 4 hours has passed. But when I am actually working on a project or doing something creative, time seems to move very slow. Or when I'm doing something that is not really stimulating, that might be boring, time seems to move very slow. But when I'm scrolling, when I'm playing video games, when I'm doing things that are actually stimulating, time seems to move very fast because my brain cannot seem to differentiate. My brain cannot seem to pick something remarkable from what I'm doing at the moment. Just scrolling. It's just autopilot. You can scroll for 4 hours without having anything to stick to your memory. But when I work on a project or I'm doing something creative, I'm building something, my brain enjoys the process and it's how do I say it? It clicks and it captures the memory of what I'm doing at the moment. So time seems to be slow during this period while I'm doing something meaningful. And how can you now make your life more fulfilled? All I will say in simple terms is avoid constant stimulation. So your brain can now pick the memories of what you are doing. Your brain can now register the memories of remarkable things that you are doing. And then you can enjoy life more with enough time to enjoy life, build progress, create projects, do things that are meaningful, and live a more fulfilling life. The bottom line is constant stimulation is a thief of time because you wouldn't know how much time you have spent while constantly stimulating yourself. Just check your screen time and see that you have spent 6 hours on your phone today doing something meaningless, scrolling on social media, chit chat, going online to see the new gist or the new palaver online. Nothing meaningful, nothing purposeful. And then you complain, time seems to move very fast. You complain, life is fast, but you are unfulfilled. It's just as a result of constant instant stimulation. Your brain cannot register anything on constant stimulation. but your brain registers the memories of real life events and occurrences where you spend time with loved ones, build a project, do something creative, and do something meaningful. Your brain remembers this more, and then it can register the memory properly. So life doesn't feel too fast, but normal at the normal pace, and then you can live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. This analogy I want you to look at is when you are scrolling on social media, do you remember the last five content you watched? No. Your brain cannot register memories of instant pleasure. But you can actually remember the last project you worked on. You can actually remember the last achievement you had. You can remember the last goal you achieved. Do you now see that your brain registers more meaningful, purposeful things where you can live life slowly and enjoy your life during the process instead of the fast-paced instant stimulation of scrolling, video games, junk food, and all sorts of modern day technological pleasure that is brought to us by technological advancement. All you need to do to live a fulfilled, slow, and enjoyable life is staying away from instant stimulation and doing real life activities, things that are purposeful and that are registered in our mind, so that later on in life we can live a purposeful and meaningful life, and we can look back and thank ourselves for living a meaningful life. You won't thank yourself for the years of constant instant stimulation or scrolling, but you will thank yourself for the meaningful things you've done in your life, the impact that you've made in life, the purposeful things you've achieved. Do you now see the difference? If you have watched this video this far, then it means this kind of message resonates with you and is what you would love to be watching more and more. By that, I welcome you to the tribe, and I'll see you in the next one.